My mother was Japanese. She died 2 years ago in 2154. When the last war came to Yokohama, she was only 25. With her head full of dreams, she just started a career as a professional dancer. Yeah, a very good one. But suddenly, her personal fulfillment faded away, forgoing her hopes and dreams for survival. A French captain from the ANG Alliance, in charge of a counterintelligence program, tortured and raped her. She was found barely alive, in a pool of her own blood. From now on, she never spoke again. Not a single word or even a sound. She never looked at me in the eyes. As her body was alive, her mind was lost somewhere else. I remember when I was a child, the texture of the yellow walls of the hospice, the sound of our steps in the quiet hallway, the silence, the cold of the shaded areas. It felt good, though, at least in the summer. And those marshmallow bears? On the advice of my aunt, I brought her 1 or 2 every week. I always ended up eating them. It was like swallowing hope, until the last time I convinced myself that maybe she'll say, "Hey you, no, that's mine." But no, she never did. Charging me of the delivery? Yeah, she surely knew. She knew that I loved them so much. But what she didn't know was how I ended up hating them. Even today, they'll bring me back in this room. The war ended a long time ago when I was a child in March 2120. Every country of the 3 worlds co-signed the Union Pact. As of this day, under any circumstances, no human is allowed to hurt one of its kind, physically or psychologically. We all share the same origin. We are all from the same species, and from now on, we'll go as one, united. My father wrote those lines. He ended up at leading the main council on Mars. That was in the street, alongside others singing and yelling, that I remember discovering his face. Giant screens were retransmitting the event. Everybody was chanting his name. He became a symbol, the symbol of peace, the symbol of a new future. But back then, general freedom was just a long way to go. It was impossible for a little girl to make interplanetary travels. Happily, years later, the main council announced the freedom was obtained. Now that safety has come back, I'm gonna find my father and I'm gonna kill him.